Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Good old Conflicts here, and welcome back to Transroad USA playthrough Part 8. Continuing on with expanding scrub logistics. So, the plan today is we have not got long now until our merger finishes. We, in the last video, took over Wheels and Steel in Boston. So, we now have control of, well, we have temporary control of Boston. We don't have control of the drivers or the schedules just yet. I think it's once they complete their contracts and whatnot. Although, to be honest, this company was running pretty shady. We've got multiple people that have been stopped with licensing issues because they don't have the correct licenses to drive their truck. So, you know, it's probably a good thing I took these guys out of business. You know, I was doing the right thing, putting them out of business. You know, wrong drivers on the wrong licenses is not good. So we've got to wait until the 13th of February 2018, which we're already in. So we've got to wait until the 13th. We got to pay another $1 million to Wheels and Steel. And once we've paid them $1 million, that company will then be ours. And all of those lovely, I think it's another 18 trucks we've taken on. I think it's about 18 trucks we've added to the fleet here. So as we merge with the company, there's going to be some hirings and some firings. Because I am not happy with actually saying that we could rearrange. I mean, we've got like Theodore, for example. I guess we could rearrange some people around actually that are on the wrong licenses. Yeah, we'll have a little play around. We'll have a little play around in a bit, and once we get the merger completed. So, anywho, let's check in on our contracts. Salt Lake City to San Fran, running as always and running good. San Francisco back to Salt Lake City. We finally managed to get a weekly contract. The box trailers going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The San Francisco to Salt Lake City one is a bit more of a challenge than the Salt Lake City to San Francisco per week because it's 16 trips, but at $49K a week in profit, it's worth the risk. Especially because that locks them in now and they can get that rocking and rolling. Still got our San Francisco to Cheyenne contract. Sadly, even though we've got Cheyenne up to grade 4, well, we got the recycling plant up to grade 4, it's still not really wanting to put out on a decent contract for dump trailers going back that way. Let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. Anything? Pittsburgh, San Antonio, St. Louis. It's just still not having it, folks. Still not having it. And then finally, we've got tied up contracts on the reefer markets. We've got LA to Portland and Portland back to Los Angeles. And what I'm hoping is if we start getting reputation with the chemical company, once we have the available concessions for the gas trailers, that we're going to start being able to run hazardous and toxic materials, because those should pay some big money. So, or at least that's the hope. So we're currently waiting on, I don't think I can touch these drivers. I believe I have still got no control over these drivers, even though they're sitting in the in depot. I mean, we can't touch the ones that we don't have concessions for, which is fine. Well, we have flatbed concessions actually, so that just completely made my point redundant. Don't have reputation up here. That's the problem. There's machinery contracts and whatnot up here, but we just simply do not have rep, and they don't offer them. Used cars, yeah. Okay, let's work just off of the box trailers. Have we got anything that's going to be manageable along there? One trip up to Pittsburgh. Yeah, sure, screw it. Why not? I don't know if it is going to let me take over these guys. If it's going to let me control one of these guys. We'll have a little look and see. Oh, you are going to let me take control of her. Okay. It's weird because it lets you take control of some of the drivers, but then the other drivers you can't get control of. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's because we got to wait for payments from the. We got to dish out the payments for the merger. Amendment to Environmental Protection Act causes logging companies to raise transport volume expectations. Right, Abraham, Boston. Yeah, you can get out of there right now. I'm not happy with you. Yeah, you're fired. Along with you. Sorry, bud, but you know. Well, I do want to be as nice of a boss and let you keep your jobs. If you haven't got the licenses to run your trucks, then I don't exactly want you in the company right now. Right, so we need a gas tanker. How much is it to buy the concession for gas tankers so I can actually start doing hauls? $500,000, so we can't do anything with that just yet because we've still got payments coming in on the merger. So we'll wait until our merger issues are dealt with and then we'll deal with that. I think I'm just going to leave that sit. I'm going to leave that gas tanker trailer sitting then. See, you're saying I've got people like Theodore, but like these guys are supposedly idle, but okay. And then the Bismarck, and I'm just gonna check all the depots. They're not in the Boston. They're not in right. LA and San Francisco depots are mine. Boston, OKC. Yeah, they're in none of the depots, so I do not have a clue. So basically, I've got a group of idle drivers just sitting here that I'm apparently paying for, but are not doing their bloody job. Right, anyways. Maybe once the merger takes over, that'll be fine. Flatbed, livestock, tank, and a car. Flatbed and car, he's the front runner. $830, 73 cents per mile. $840, 84 cents per mile. Let's go with you. Right, there we go. Andrea Lucas. And then flatbed and tanker. Yeah, we'll pick you up as well. Okay, cool. Got 2 new drivers. That will work for me. Right, you can get hitched up onto that. You could work your way onto that. Just got to wait until we can get the... It's only 58k to sell that trailer. I thought it would be a lot more. I thought it'd be a hell of a lot more, to be honest. Okay, we'll wait on that. But the flatbed trailer, I wouldn't mind starting to see if we can get some contracts. I don't think. Yeah, no, we haven't got the rep. We have not got the reputation, sadly. Anything up in San Francisco for flatbeds? Nope. LA? Nope. Salt Lake? It's the machinery companies that you need the contracts with, but as you've seen from previous videos, the only problem we have is a lot of these machinery companies are not amused with me. Okay, is there anything that I can grab? Helena to Salt Lake City or Cheyenne to Salt Lake City? Neither of those is going to work for me, is there? Okay, who else has a tech company? See, actually, logging company wouldn't be half bad to level up as well. Oh, hello. Do you have... Okay, so you have Portland to Portland. Oh. I can't afford to do 10 trips, though. Oh, look at that. 20 trips for 435,000. That is nothing to turn your nose up at. Bloody hell. Seattle to Portland. Oh man, 10 trips, 161 grand. Yeah, so it's going to be so worthwhile to level up companies to unlock that. It's just the process of doing it, because with a lot of these companies, you have to basically get the lucky roll that one of the companies that you're well known with. So for example, you have to get lucky and hope like the San Francisco trade area. Yeah, I'll give you a raise. So for example, the San Francisco trade area or Pacific airports that I'm max level with, that hopefully they'll offer you a contract that goes up there and that you can take it and it's within reason. 5 out of the 16 trips done for the week, and we got another 7 trucks going up there. Bloody hell. And then 7 trucks on the return. That's GG. Right, okay. Now we get to play what we call the maintenance game. Right, you are going to actually listen to me and go in for maintenance. I mean, nothing I can do about your truck really at the moment because you shouldn't even be driving on the road with that thing. Well, I say that you can drive on the road with that. It's just because you've got your license, but I'm very much wondering if I should let you drive on the road with that. That's the question. How's that Boston to Pittsburgh job doing? That's perfect timing right there. How's that Pittsburgh to... Oh, it's done. Mail, waste supplies, cooled supplies. Okay, so your generic things. Ooh, Nikolai Nickel. 153% on metal contracts. That'd be nice. And log contracts. Okay, I might have to start working from Pittsburgh. That is not too shabby. Pittsburgh back to Boston, 20 trips for 76k. Pittsburgh to Boston, 5 trips. Not in 3 days. Detroit, Indianapolis, New York City. I'm just trying to get places unlocked. Have I unlocked New York? Yes, I have. I haven't unlocked Detroit. What I might do, actually, I am for now going to get rid of that tanker trailer in Boston. There's no point. No, that's the flatbed trailer. You actually have concessions for that. There's no point in having it and spending $500,000 yet because I'm not ready for it. I might as well. There's no point in leaving that truck there to sit and just rack up my costs either. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load it with a dry van trailer. Fingers crossed, the plan will be... Oh, don't tell me that's glitched out. Ugh. Alright, there we go. Awesome. We have two. Now we have 2 box trailers that we can use. You're hooked, you're hooked, you're both ready to roll. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's have a look what we got from Boston. Anything of interest. 36 days to do 50 trips out of... But really? Boston to... Okay, so I'm level 2 with you, but you're giving me 50 contract trips. Even though it's supposed to be what the max... Okay, that's a bit buggy. And by a bit buggy, I mean that's quite buggy, actually. Boston to New York City, Boston to Pittsburgh. Okay. Right, you're in for maintenance. 1, 2. Really want this merger to hurry up and get completed so I know where I am financially. I mean, money-wise, we're coming up quite well, but it's just I don't... Oh, shiz. I was actually meant to go and get you sorted for repairs. That ain't good. Which route are you on, though? Are you up to Montpellier, or are you up to... Alright, either way, let's just send you into New York in a minute. Once you've done your job. You are on the way back. Okay, awesome. I can get you repaired in the depot. Right, you're going to go in for maintenance. Oh, you are actually going to go in for maintenance and listen to me. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, I'll give you another age, Nick. You've been with us for a while. Is that a new merger company truck coming in? I'm guessing that is. I'm guessing we're just waiting for... Actually, I don't know. We got that one reefer trailer that's apparently done 28,000 miles, even though no one knows what the hell it is. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like we've paid $4 million for a company and I've got 3 drivers. That's literally how it feels, even though we've apparently got 30 trucks. But that doesn't work out. I mean, we've got 7 trucks on this route. We've got 4 trucks on this route, which is 11. Then another 7, which is 18. Plus the 2 box trailers, 20. 21 for the flatbed. So we're missing 9. So basically we've got 9 invisible trucks. That unless I am smoking something really strong, I cannot see. Right, truck number 4 is going now for maintenance. Cool. I just want 1 trips right now. Just trying to find places and boost rep. Ideally. What about from New York City? New York City back to Boston. I mean, New York to New York is not bad, I guess. 2 days to do that. 2 hours per offload. What kind? Oh, that's the ChemCorp. See, that's the thing though, with the when the ChemCorps and whatnot overload, upgrading them here increases my reputation in other spots as well. So it's good for that. I am trying to think what's going to be the best way to do this. Right, have you got anything that's going to there? Yeah, New York City to Boston, for example. Right there. Oh wow, Los Angeles to New York City for 90 grand a week. That's not shabby at all. 192 grand for that, 17 grand. Do you not offer flatbed trailers? No? Okay. Atlantic airports. We started to work on leveling up. No. Plastic medicine. Fuel was what I was ideally looking for. But yeah, ChemCorps are our next logical place to go to start leveling. People's up. Right, where's that? New York, Washington DC to New York City. Nope. From here. Let's go into contract 4 and let's grab that 2 trip job. Right, get to work. $7 hours for that round trip. I mean, if you seriously do not somehow manage to pull this off in 2 hours, I will be rather astounded. Right. Let's queue up another contract, New York City to New York City. While these ones are here for like the chemical companies, it's just... It'd be rude not to, you know. It'd be rude not to increase my reputation. So that's pretty much what I'm focusing on right now. What I've been focusing on in these last couple of videos and what I'm probably going to be focusing on is just pushing my reputation with companies up. Because the more companies we have reputation with, the more contracts we can have on offer, basically. I really don't need her on that contract, but you know. As Tesco once said, every little helps. I need to stop trying to click the trade area specifically. 20 trips that can be done in 2 trucks for a 37k profit. And that does level up the thingamajig area. New York City to New York City, 3 trips, and that unlocks the... Here's a point. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a newspaper. 19.5 grand a week, 35% discount. Oh wow, 78 grand is total price. Do you know what? I'm going to launch a newspaper campaign. Okay. That was interesting. Because we get that done and then we get another decent contract lined up and squared away. Right, got one more trip in NYC. New York City to New York City. Right, you're not going idle. Get to work on that one. Hey, we finally got the ChemCorp leveled up. Perfect. That's what I want to see. Fantastic. Right, have you got anything for me, Mr. Chemical Corporation? Anything that can do me some good rep? So I really would like to increase my reputation with you. New York City to Boston. Yes, freaking... Oh, wow. New York City to Washington, D.C. as well. I'll take that one first because I'm desperate for the... I need you rerouted onto that one. I need that Boston route done and on time. It's imperative I get that one done. Right, okay. What else we got out of New York City? See, like, your reputation on this has just spiked up, and I don't really understand why it's spiked up, considering. Ooh, another New York City to Boston contract. See, that would be one hell of a contract to take with them. The amount of money that would generate would be insane, and the amount of reputation I would get for that. That's a +7 rep. And that's +14 for the, what's it called, for the ChemCorp. Like, it's just not plausible, though. 5 trucks to do that one as well. Alright, let's take that. Beautiful. Okay, Emerald Electronics is starting to level up. Don't know why you just kicked me over to the depot there. How we doing? We're still going good on these. We're still making money, bringing money in. And we need one more job coming down to Portland. Going up to Portland, sorry, not going down to Portland, and we'll be good. Now here's $1 million question. Are we starting at... Oh. I mean... I think reputation is more important to me right now than the weeklies. Although that is a good weekly. That is a good bloody weekly that I could keep. Do I miss out a week to try and fulfill... Oh, I don't know. I do not know right now. I might do... Ah, whoops. I made a boo-boo. I forgot to send that truck in for repairs. That's not clever by me. Want to see out? Nah. There's nothing. There's decent contracts going here and there, but there's nothing great right now. New York City to Boston, one trip. Again, it boosts my reputation. It's just... It's crap. It's a crap job, really. Like, I'd rather just take these New York City to Boston runs. Especially considering these are really boosting my rep up with the Chemical Corporation. Which, in turn, I'm hoping if I can go down to Portland, I can then get a good ChemCorp run going from Portland. They're up to level 2. That did not take long. 2 trips now to Boston for $3,000. They're starting to crank it up a little bit. There's still some crazy job-like contracts here, but they're just... It's not. We can't do them in time. John, I could probably actually have taken a back route from... Is there anything from Boston down to New York City? 2 trips from Boston to New York City. Heck yeah, why not? Throw that one up onto the list, chalk that up. Ah, crap, we got one down that contract. Please tell me you're going to make it in time. Yeah, you are. So you're going to totally disregard what I said to you about that Boston contract on the way... Okay, alright. You do that, that game. Just totally disregard that there's a trailer in Boston for you. Ouch. Oh man, that loan payment bloody hurt. Holy crap. That took a ton more money than I was expecting. Right, so curious question. We're on to level 2 now, so we can get chemical contracts up to a positive 315%. That's not bad. The one that's really appealing to me right now is medicine, especially back over in Portland. Not medicine, cord supplies. Sorry, yeah, medicine. Medicine is appealing to me right now. Chemicals even more once we get it up and running. Because if there's any chance that we could get a chemical route from Portland all the way down to Bubba Health in LA. Is it Bubba Health? It is indeed Bubba Yang Health. If we could get a contract going between those two, like a weekly contract, oh my god. The money would be a tad insane. Oh wow, I just saw those. Oh, don't be like that, game. You know I want good. You couldn't do like a contract up here for that, could you? God damn it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Game is just having a brain fart there. It's like, oh boy. Free trips. Trip a day. Yeah, sure. Screw it. No harm, no foul, as they say. I might as well keep rolling with these contracts until I'm given a reason not to. Another +2 at the Chem Corp. Sure, I'm going to double down, I think. Like, don't get me wrong, this is expensive to do, and it's not exactly clever to be doing 2 of these at once, considering they cost 19 grand. But, see what? Do you know, it always makes that Windows noise every time that you do that. Rather annoying. But while we're getting a steady chain of these contracts right now, going between oh, and then they just leave me with that New York City to Boston trip, which is unfeasible. God damn it. I wasn't zooming in on that. Uh-oh. Come on. Zooming in over here, not on you. I'm not interested in you right now. Game in the nicest sort of way. See, those 50 trip ones are again nice, but I can't divert any resources. I can't afford to buy any. I can't afford to expand the fleet either. Have we been into Washington? I presume we have. Yeah, we have. Why is what? That's what I... Oh, right. I can understand why that Washington, D.C. one's leveled up. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. Free trucks, can't afford to do, can't afford to do, can't afford to do. A lot of these are just going to be problematic because I just do not have the means to fulfill them right now. Charlotte is not a bad one. Yeah, we'll get on with these chem contracts first. Let's get these chem contracts squared away first. And then see where we're at. 2 at Boston trade area, +2 at the Atlantic airports. Beautiful. Economic crisis in the reefer market's ended. Beautiful. That means I might actually get decent payment on some reefer contracts soon. And we're about to lose $1 million from our account. At the end of today, we're about to lose $1 million and we're back down to peasant money. I say peasant money, but it's like 500k. Anything from Boston down to New York City? Yeah, screw it, take it. Mate, is that feasible? Apparently so. Yeah, we'll take it. I wouldn't mind upgrading Atlantic airports because there's a couple of them. There's a couple of them died around, so it'll be worthwhile. +4 at ChemCorp and +4 at Emerald Electronics. How close am I to leveling up at Emerald Electronics? Oh, the game is just not having it right now. Does not like that zooming in. The new patch is somewhat working with this, but it's also causing a lot of. They've still not got ironed out all of the creases. I'll put it like that. See, these contracts again. These are just nice little contracts just to take to push the level. If we can get anything from that. Well, these 2 runs should level up the Boston. Let's see what we got. Anything from New York City back to Boston apart from a 1-tripper? I can't afford to do that that plastic contract. It's not going to happen. And we don't have enough reputation yet to do the New York City Boston with furniture. Because I'd be pretty certain the furniture market's going to be a pretty lucrative area to expand into as well. Alright, we'll just get that New York City back to Boston. 1-trip job. $596 profit. Every little helps, I guess. Wait, why have we got another $1 million pay? The flip? We should not have another $1 million. Hold the fluff up. Why do we have another $1 million payment, considering I just paid? Why the fuck? Okay. Alright, we're going to have to grind to get $1 million. Or the other thing is, I'm going to have to take out another loan to accommodate that. But the problem I have as well is it just doesn't seem like I've got, there is no way I've got access to all 30 of these trucks. So I don't know if it's because I've got to wait for the merger to complete, or as I was saying earlier, I don't know if it's the merger completing or whether or not the game has just royally screwed me, but I'm going with the latter right now rather than the former, considering I know what problems the game's had. Oh boy, we're out of contracts. Well, we're out of decent contracts, I should say. New York City to Boston, you need 3 trucks. Can't afford it. There's no way I can afford it. Unless I take a truck off the line over at... Oh, and they're late to that. God damn it. That's not going to go well. Ah, it's only a 0, I guess. It's not. Could be worse. I'm debating to take a truck off the line over on Schedule 1. You need 6 trucks to fulfill that. We've got 7 to compensate for the loss of if we lose 1. Nah. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm just going to purely have to wait until we've got this done and dusted. Until we've got this merger completely done and dusted, I really cannot spend any more money. Because, well, I got a nice $1 million payment to make them. But hopefully once that $1 million payment is made, that should be it. Because that's the last recurring payment we need to make. And then we should assume full control of their company. At least that's what I'm bloody well hoping is going to happen. That reefer trailer. Right, okay. We're going to do this game again. Oh no, you are actually listening to me and going in for maintenance. You're on the list as well. Right, okay, you're actually... What the hell? The trucks are actually listening to me and going into maintenance? What madness is this game? Like, really? No, I have to give this new patch more credit than it's due right now. Bloody hell. Let's have a look. Portland reefer trailers. Portland to LA. 5 truck. No. Portland to Portland. Portland to Salt Lake. San Francisco. Seattle. These are the trips I'm looking at. 102 grand for 50 trips to boys for 360k. That's the trips I'm looking at that I'm kind of like, ah. Portland to San Fran, 5 trips. Portland to Seattle. I mean, 5 trips for 42k is still stupidly good money. And that would give me most of the reputation I would need to hit my level with them. I might get rid of that Portland to LA trip, because the problem is we're missing out. Each way when we do these weeklies, we're missing out on fulfilling one. The question is which one to knock out. Do we knock out this one that's cheaper and lose the reputation? Do we knock out this one and take the bigger payday? I think for now I'm going to abstain on any decision to that. Ouch! Ouch! Stop doing that, game. That hurts, taking all my bloody money. Right, anywho. What the hell was that contract? New York to New York. Yeah, nah. New York City to Boston, 10 trips. It takes 4, not in 3 days. It's not feasible. 5 trucks, not feasible. 5 trucks, not feasible. 2 trips from New York City to New York City. I can do that. I know I really shouldn't be using 2 trucks just for this one job, but you know. If we can get them. That's just the thing though. If we can get... What do we need for Reputation 1? We need... level 1 is 9 rep. What do we get from this contract? We get 2 rep. Ugh. God damn it. It's a start, I guess. Economic boom in the dump market. Dump contracts will have higher payments. Okay, I need to have a look at that. Oh, wow. Why did my money just... I'm probably going to have to take out a loan, methinks. I don't think I'm going to get this. I don't think I'm going to get the million for the merger again. I think I'm going to have to just flat out pay for another loan. That 3.5 million one, though, is... I mean, we're starting to get that 2.5 million. It's 159 grand. That's why. It's 159 grand a week. Current maximum loan amount is 6.1 million. I mean, what are we looking at if I'm taking out... Let's just hazard a guess, and let's say worst comes to worst. I need $1 million loan. I need a small loan of $1 million. We're looking at a $45,000 a week increase. So we're looking with the 45k. So 45k to the 159. So we're looking at around about 200 grand a week in paying off loans. On the flip side, if we have control of 30 trucks, we should easily be able to pay that and easily be able to run with no issues. But that's on the worst side. That's on worst case. Oh crap, me not paying attention to maintenance again. See, the problem is you've got to wait for them to specifically... The maintenance just can be so finicky sometimes. Yeah, see, this is this is the thing I've got here. Like, you've got many of these. I'm guessing that you've got to wait until these are merged. There's quite a few people that I've got here that are just... Well, they're saying that they're... Well, they got that symbol there. I'm guessing competitor. I've just got to wait. Or they're off the road because, you know, they're what I can only equate to dumbasses. Yeah, see. That small loan of $1 million is looking more and more likely. I'll put it like that. Boston to Boston. Yeah, I like me the sound of that. I could really do with leveling up those tech companies. Alright, get to work. I mean, it really shouldn't be that much of a struggle for you idiots to do 2 trips. So while we're at it, let's cue that other Boston to Boston contract. Oh, 3 trips. Goddamn game. $77 worth of profit. Really going to be breaking the bank. Yeah, Christ. Detroit, Indianapolis. No. 20 trips in 24 days. There's no way that you're going to be able to do it. No. No, 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 no. 2 trucks to do 20 trips in 10 days between the 2 cities for mail. While I'd like to believe you, game, there's something that tells me you've got sinister motives in telling me that 2 trucks are going to be able to do that. Okay, there's the first. How far are we off? Ah, level 15 to get my reputation. No! Right, New York. Well, we got from. Have we got anything decent like a New York to push rep? New York City to Augusta. There's no way I'm going to be able to fulfill that. New York City to Boston. You know. Oh, okay. That one I could possibly fulfill. Just not yet, though. Just gonna give that a minute before we do that, because. Wait for both of them to take that, so then they can go straight to. And have we got? So are you going back into the depot? You are, aren't you? Because you're totally going to disregard, even though I just put a new contract on the line. Get to work with that one. Have we got anything from Boston to New York City? Like a decent, like just a small run that's manageable. I think that's going to be a resounding no, Luke. I mean, we could try it and see. I mean, getting both the trade areas up is not going to hurt us. Screw it, we'll take it. Right, there we go. We got 1 truck working on the Boston to New York City job. So hopefully, if the other driver manages to get down there before the 1-day marker, we should be alright. It's a 7-hour trip. Oh no, it's a 22-hour trip now. Ooh, hello. Post office strikes in Miami. 2 trips, 2 trips. Ooh. I mean, we could do that. Payment bonus of 28 grand with a penalty of 35,000. Which makes me really wish I didn't just take that 20 job contract. And cancelling that is gonna really kick me up the arse because I've got the reputation filters on. Because I've got the newspaper contract, so that will really hurt my reputation. Yes! ChemCorp's up to level 3, and Emerald Electronics has finally got level 1. Nice! Good form. What we got from New York City up to Boston, not plausible. Nothing of use. But anyhow, I think that's a good place that we can wrap up the video there, ladies and gentlemen. So I have hoped you have enjoyed this video. I don't know where I was going with that. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give this video a like to let me know you're enjoying these. Make sure to subscribe for more of these Transroad USA playthroughs, along with a whole host of other content. And make sure to look down in the important links down below in the description. My Twitch link for my Twitch streams, my Discord to come and join my awesome fun community, and my Twitter for YouTube stream and just general stalking updates. But nonetheless, I'm going to sign off there. So thank you everybody for watching. I've been Conflicts, and you have been you. Peace out, guys, and thank you very much for watching.